keyboard to rule them all. I need these. You're need these.
I hope there's no delay now. Shouldn't be. Okay. That's already at 14%. We should be fine. Hello, hello, hello. It's a black screen right now. Give it a second. That ain't the right game. That is not the right game. Okay, cool. I can't find the right file. Okay, there we go. I'm quiet. What are you talking about? What are you talking about? How am I quiet? I don't understand. Okay, load. So, okay, where were we? Oh, that's right. We were, okay, so we already did the carnival. So we either gotta go watch a movie or go to the dog park. It's still quiet. How? I'm confused. Hello? Can you hear me better now? It's you. I think. Let's go watch a movie. Okay, cool. Where's the audio at now? Why is everything always breaking? Why? Everything breaks. Wait, like. There's actually like no audio. I'm confused. Oh, there it goes. Dang. I don't know why. I mean, everyone should be able to chat. Oh, we got two options. We can either... I'm gonna try to get the virus off her laptop. What virus? What did you do? I guess. Wait. So, are you able to still watch, or should I pause for a moment? Oh, of course. Of course. Alright, cool. We're gonna go to the old theater first. I feel like that'd be a good place. You eagerly buy your tickets from the kind old man in the booth and head inside. It's barren of any trace of other people, and the decor looks like it hasn't changed since the 80s. Maybe even the 70s. But it's what you're counting on. You were counting. You consider buying some popcorn, but can't help but be concerned that everything at the concession stand might be expired. You move on and walk through the halls, finally locating the theater designated on your ticket stub. As expected, the theater your movie will be playing is completely empty. Perfect. You pick a spot right in the middle, even counting the seats, taking into consideration the gap of the staircase. Stupid. You never go straight to the middle just you're alone in the movie theater. You always want to go either to the very top or at the end. You know, you want to go towards the end of the seat so where you're sitting this way. If someone does come in, you have a quick exit. As you settle in, the dim lights fade away, leaving the room pitch black for a few seconds. Before the screen flickers on, no commercials or trailers pop up, the movie just begins. Please, you shrug and let yourself get immersed in the opening scene, but just as you're getting into the premise, the doors open behind you, momentarily casting a light into the room and ruining the atmosphere. You hold in a frustrated sigh. It's a public establishment after all. The place can't exactly afford to stay open if you're the only customer. You try to refocus on the movie, but you sense the new presence slowly shifting around the theater before heading in your general direction. What? You gap in utter disbelief as the stranger shuffles down the aisle, only to sit right in front of you. There's no one else here, and plenty of places to sit. The stranger is also unusually tall. Even with the stadium-like arrangement of the seats being on a somewhat steep incline, they're completely blocking your view. We're going to save again. Confront the stranger and move to a new spot. We're gonna confront the stranger. I feel like they are true villain. Yes, they are the true villain. They stop at nothing. You hate confrontation. You can only feel your palms starting to sweat at the idea of it. Your throat's closing up and your body's starting to shake. You've always been more of a flighter than a fighter. But you paid for this ticket. You've wanted to watch this movie for ages, and now this total stranger has ruined the entire experience for you. You're all alone in this theater. There's no one who will help you if something goes wrong. But you're angry enough that you ignore the signs of your body begging you to put as much distance as you can between yourselves and the stranger. You stand up, even sitting higher up on the incline. The stranger is still at least a head taller than you. Dang, he's that tall? Oh, nah. The movie continues to play in the background, but you feel as if a hush immediately falls heavily over the theater at your movement. As if you can sense the stranger anticipating what you plan to do next. You square your shoulders and force a little bass into your voice. Hey! The effort makes your words come out more harshly than you intended, like a sudden and vicious bark. But you figure they deserve it anyways. You're being a real jerk, you know that? Just what are you playing at, huh? Are you trying to piss me off? I think we should have not done anything. Our character's a very fighter, not a fighter. Unfortunately. He's right. The silence that follows your words is deafening. So much so that you glance at the screen only to find that the movie has paused. Your attention is rippled back to the stranger in front of you as they shift slightly, like a small animal trying to desperately anticipate the moves of a predator. You don't move an inch. You don't look away. You don't dare to blink. Instead, your eyes widen as the person's head turns. Then turns more. Then turns more beyond what should be possible, neck, bones cracking to face you directly. You can't move. Wide, glowing eyes resting above a wider, grinning mouth gaze down at you. The stranger opens their mouth and what comes out is something impossible to comprehend. The voice endlessly deep creaks like a white door. Foreboding and oddly melodic, alluring, but it also snaps you out of your terrified trance, and before you know, you're already out the door. You run through the halls of the empty theater heading for the exit. You feel something watching you from behind, but you're too afraid to look. The exit now in sight, you sprint forward and burst through the doors. You look around frantically to spot the crowd of Simina across the street. People, that's what you need, safety in numbers and all that. Without thinking, you rush into the street within a sinking sensation crawls down your spine, compelling you to look behind you. Hello! How are you? Continue Simina, don't look behind you. We're gonna save this. I think we look behind. Despite your resistance, you feel your head turning to look back at its own accord while in the middle of the street. You watch a glimpse of a grotesque-looking person standing behind the glass door of the old theater, watching you intensely, cradling something in their arms, something familiar. But oh! I'm doing okay. Can't complain too much. And we died by a truck. A glimpse is all you get as a truck speeds forward and crashes into your body. Oh, I figured when we looked back, that's your sister. Okay, I kind of figured that was your sister. You're killed on impact. Your body splattered across the road and crushed further underneath the heavy tires. Ending 16. Poor screening arrangements. Well, we didn't get gnawed by an animal this time. We only just got hit by a truck. Surprising the truck didn't want to eat us too. We're gonna go back to this. We're gonna go to the new cinema. Refusing to even risk a peek over your shoulder, you rush across the street to the new cinema theater. You didn't realize that it felt like you've been surrounded by some kind of dreadful pressure. Until it very suddenly vanishes, leaving you feeling more than a little shaken, but at least breathing comes easier. You think it's within your best interest to repress everything that just happened. Yeah. Deciding to wait for the movie you've been anticipating to be available on DVD or streaming. You join the long line outside the new cinema. Sup? How you doing? By the time you've reached the ticket booth, you just want to get inside. So you pick a movie at a random and take your ticket from the tired-looking teenager manning the booth. I can't read. No, we didn't. We didn't get into that. Okay. The decor is chic and sleek, and the inside is bustling with people. I feel like I should do that first. Oh no. It's not what you're usually into, but it's kind of nice not to be alone, even if you feel a little lonely watching families and groups of friends laughing among themselves. You get some popcorn, but the lines at the concession stand are long and the price of your criminal anyway. True that. You look at the halls and follow the signs the theater designated on your ticket before you decide. sigh at the sight of the absolutely crowded theater. You head towards a seat only to be told by the person next to you that it's being saved for someone. This happened a few more times before you finally managed to get yourself settled into a seat annoyingly offset to the screen. But at the screen is at least visible, if not a little too close. Grit your teeth and bear it. Lights fade out, but the chatter doesn't. The rest of the audience seems content, talk through the commercials and even through the trailers. You figure the chatter will stop when the movie actually begins, but it doesn't. Get even slightly quieter as the music starts to play out. You sigh out loud, not thinking anyone will hear you anyway. This is why you avoid movie theaters like the plague. Oh my goodness. It's not an RPG. Basically, it's a game called Do Not Take the Cat Home. And there's like 40 different endings. So pretty much, it's kind of just like you just click through different scenarios, pretty much. Yeah, pretty much. Just horror game with multiple endings. Yeah, that too. That too. Suddenly, the screen changes, showing the face of a black cat. A familiar black cat. Confused murmurs fill the room, but then the cat on the screen meows. The sound is strange and not at all like any cat should sound. Haunting, almost melodic, and layered as if made of multiple voices of different creatures. Creatures that would probably never say. It's always, bro, I swear. Hold on. Let's see if that's better. That should be better. You sit in confusion wondering why you haven't already gone up and left to complain to the cinema staff. But then you hear it. It's scattered. I didn't pass enough level reading to read whatever this is, but I'm not going to try it at the current moment. At first, but among the crowd, people start to chant along with the cat on the screen. Yeah. Apparently not to everyone else. I mean, the audience is absolutely loving this. I mean, you know, you can't really listen to the critics. Gotta listen to the people. People are absolutely saying this movie is the best, apparently. Soon the entire room is chanting in perfect unison. Everyone's staring intently at the cat on the screen. You're feeling strangely drawn to the screen yourself. But the compulsive to stare blankly like the others isn't that strong for now. Also, you start to notice out of the corner of your eye that some of the people in your immediate vicinity are looking at you now. They're outright staring holes into you, even as they continue chanting. They don't miss a beat as they slowly begin to frown at you in blatant disapproval. This gruels deepen as time goes and as if they're getting impatient. You saved. We're gonna try to leave the theater. This is too weird. I need to get out of here. Oh my god. Gather your courage, or perhaps putting your fear to use, you stand up, fully intending to leave the theater, when everything comes to an abrupt stop. All the chanting stops, even the cats chanting on the screen. You tense, a brisk glance around the theater. They're all staring at you, every single one of them. They're not moving, they're not even blinking. You swallow your throat, suddenly dry, even though a nervous sweat completely soaks through your clothes. You highly doubt that sitting back down will fix the situation. Your legs are shaking under the audience, unnatural, intense scrutiny. But you force yourself to step forward and forward and forward until you finally reach the end of the aisle. You feel the collective gaze, even worse on the staircase. All their heads have turned uncomfortably to the left to look directly at you. The screen illuminates their faces, making clear their blank scowls. They seem even more upset than they had been minutes ago, identical frown lines digging between their brows. Double sending. You keep going, the heavy atmosphere becoming more and more oppressive with every step. You're so tense with anticipation that you fully expect someone to just grab you from behind. But no one does. You don't hear any of them get up. You exit the theater holding your breath as the doors close behind you. You briskly walk through the halls, putting as much distance as possible between you and the theater full of people. Finally reaching the lobby, you barely just able to catch yourself from falling to the floor as you gulp in huge gasps of air. You expect to feel relief as your breathing calms, but you feel a lingering sense of dread that only spikes once you finally notice it, as well as its source. You look up, and your stomach sinks. Oh no, that's low-key kind of creepy. All the people in the lobby area of the movie theater, everyone in line at the concession stand, all of them are staring at you. All of them. And they look even angrier than the people in the theater. You don't hesitate this time. You duck your head, avoiding eye contact, and leave the cinema. You ignore the glances of everyone in the ticket booths and in the lines heading to them. You make your way home. Whenever you dare to look up at someone along the way, you flinch at the blank anger, fury, disgust on their face. You think you start to hear the faint sound of cats meowing behind you, or maybe even kittens. Okay. How? What? Look, these are some lovely eyes. These are very creepy eyes. Doesn't matter. You just want to go home. You reach your front door and fumble with your keys, cowering from the look of pure hatred on your neighbor's face as he stares at you from his door. Finally, you get inside your apartment, lock all the locks on the door, and slide down with your back against it until you're sitting on the floor. Gulp. You allow yourself a moment to breathe. Now home, your heartbeat calms, your fear slowly bleeds from you, leaving you feeling strangely empty. You pass the kitchen, head to your room, and slip under the covers of your bed, trying to fall asleep. Maybe it was just all a bad dream. As you fall into a fitful sleep, sure to be full of nightmares and with glaring eyes, you try to ignore the ever-increasing sound of cats meowing and yowling in the distance outside your apartment. Ending 17, Black Sheep. Interesting. So we've gone 7 out of the 40. Okay, let's go back to this. We're gonna try to blend in with the crowd. Thinking fast, you look to the screen and begin to chant in tandem with the crowd. Nine, nine. Yep. You feel the harshness of their collective gaze start to eve away. The air in the theater becoming lighter once again. You release air shakily, just realizing that you've been holding your breath earlier. You feel stuck. Surely you can't just up and leave now. Not after whatever all that was. The people around you seem fine now, but there's no telling if they get aggressive at you for even moving too much. Yeah, honestly, yeah, surprising. Or anywhere we lived, that might have been actually probably like one of the best endings. But I'm pretty sure now, whenever he steps outside, eye is glaring at him. Never mind outright getting up and leaving. You decide to let this run its course. Hopefully, someone will come along, right? Or at least turn the film off. You continue to chow along with everyone else. You start to feel lightheaded. You feel as you could fall asleep, but your eyes don't feel heavy in the slightest. You try to look around and gauge the other's emotional state. You can't seem to look away from the screen. You try again, but you're still locked into the eye contact with the cat on screen. You attempt to physically force your mind vision away. You steal your nerves, or you throw yourself onto the ground if you need to, but your body only gets as far as tensing up for a moment before completely losing itself again, making you lay back and limply limply into your seat. You think you should be panicking right about now, but even your brain feels limp. Your thoughts are vaguely muted, pastel pink, airy, like cotton candy. You like cotton candy. You think you shouldn't mind your thoughts and body being like cotton candy either. So why get up and ruin that? It's nice here. You're more at peace than you've ever felt before in such a crowded place. So aligned and in tune with another person, let alone with an entire room full of complete strangers. You're not alone. At the center of your eye, the person next to you starts to sink back further into their chair. Not like they're slouching or reclining, but more like they're deflating. Their skin bunches up in wrinkles like fabric, as if their muscles, their bones have started to disintegrate. Their eyes dim before sinking into their sockets. Their mouth, still attempting to chant, falls open over a cutoff. Gaping as the word ends, an awful hiss, a final weak release of air. You muse thoughtfully about whether or not you should be distressed at the sight. Even then, the blanket of peace suddenly from the pile of skin. You watch in dazed fascination as the lump makes it way to the part of the skin where the head used to be, and out from your mouth. Oh nah. Oh really? You can hear the familiar hissing sound all around you now as the unified chants start to fade, only to be replaced with a faint meowing of kins. Is the kin multiplying now? Finally, your voice is the only one still chanting, still human and alone. Again. You don't want that. You can't go back to that. Not again. Not again. Please. Just then you go completely limp. Your body feels light, but it might as well weigh several tons. Because you realize quite suddenly you can't move, not an inch. You can't shift your eyes to look around. You can't even breathe, but somehow the chant still continues to creak really weakly from your mouth. It's multiplying. It is not. What is with you and your sister calling these things cute? It's not cute. They're evil. They're evil. You can't. No. You guys can't take it home. A few kids come forward and preach themselves on the chairs around you, watching your sinking body, mewling as they wait for their youngest sibling to emerge from you. Dozens of glowing eyes peer down at you. And as your eyes start to cave into the sockets of your self-evident skull, you manage to make out the silhouette of a familiar cat perching on the seat right in front of you. Your vision finally fades. At the same time, a hiss of air expels itself from your mouth. The last thing you sense is something small and alive shifting eagerly under your skin. Happy birthday. No more kittens. No more. No more kittens. And we gotta go back to this. We're gonna move to a different spot. You don't want to risk escalating the situation further. This whole thing is already making you uneasy. Why would they choose to sit right in front of you? Surely they know you wouldn't be able to see past them. Shaking your head with a passive-aggressive scoff in the stranger's direction, you reluctantly pick another, less perfect seat in the theater. But as you settle down, you see a strange person get up. Only wants to sit down in the seat directly in front of you. You look around somewhat helplessly, as if waiting for someone to suddenly agree with you about how odd all this is. Or at least to inform you that this is all just an elaborate prank. The purple dog was beautiful, okay? The voice, majestic. Who wouldn't love the big giant purple dog with a majestic voice that just wanted food? Hey, the dog would have been happy with just normal dog food, but you know, No, I don't think this man's the villain. I think it's just a puppet. That's how you always liked it, but you can't help but think that maybe it would be nice to have someone else here if it meant not being alone with this weird jerk. Okay, we're gonna just keep moving to a different spot. You move again. And again, they sit annoyed and a little humiliated. You bristled, annoyed, and a little humiliated. Are they just getting a kick out of this or something? You've wasted enough time with this jerk that you don't even know what's going on in the movie anymore. You've wasted enough time with this jerk that you don't even know. Yep. Oh yeah, I guess we'll just leave the theater. This is too weird. Feel uncomfortable, you decide to leave the theater. There's still enough time left in the day to do something else. Now what? Well, I feel like if we go to the new cinema, then it's just going to be that one thing all over again. Maybe. Yeah, no, so I think it's just the same thing on second thought. We're going to go to the dog park. You decide to take a stroll in a park or something. The only one within walking distance is the nearby dog park. You think it'll make you feel safe. First, you get to see a cute cat today. Now you get to see a cute dog. Several of them, in fact. Park is bustling with owners and their canine companions. Playing frisbee, fetch, running, jumping, even napping. Whatever. Like you want anything to do with these mangy mutts. Is there an option to what? No, I don't think we've gotten that far. And apparently our character doesn't like to move around. He just kind of likes to stay in this little town with his cat. I don't know. Going to the dog park without... You can go to the dog park without a dog. It's very normal. I think. Never done it personally. Actually, you might look like a complete weirdo. Let's be honest. What's wrong? You didn't think that. You decide to move on. The dogs are so adorable. You want to pet every single one of them. But you know not all dogs are foolish. Just walking up and handling dogs. Not all dogs appreciate it either. So you stroll around the path trying to exclude a look at the corner that will beckon for these cute doggies to. That's what I'm talking about. Dogs are just better. Look. You stop at the smallest, cutest puppy you've ever seen. Scampers up to you, blocking your path. Eat the puppy! Well, that's as high as that will go. And turn game capture down a little bit. I'm sorry to say this to you, but dogs are better. We're gonna save. Kick the puppy, kill the puppy, eat the puppy, or pick up the puppy. Eat! You guys are crazy. Fine, fine, we'll eat the... That's disgusting. I think I'm going to be sick. There's no way I would never do that. Ha! No, 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 no. Nuh-uh. Wait, it's just a puppy. There's no way I would ever do that. No, that's horrible. There's no way I would ever do that. We can't eat it. You pick up the puppy and... Ah! Terrified you drop the puppy to the ground, painfully throwing it from you. Drop it. Hold on. Save. Drop it. Ah! Terrified you drop the puppy to the ground, practically throwing it from you. You immediately feel horrible wincing in guilt at the tiny yelp it releases upon hitting the ground. The owner shoves you aside with a cutting glare and storms away with their pup. I'm sorry. You call up, but they don't turn their back or respond. Not that you expected them to. You deserved it. You're not feeling so great. about leaving the park at the moment. Why is leave the park have such big letters? Okay, hold on. No. Load. Can't eat it. We're gonna stay at the park. You stay at the park! You try to calm down by watching all the dogs from afar as you walk, but every so often one will run up to you. And when they do, they look wrong. The owners don't seem to notice. You find a bench to sit down for a quick break, closing your eyes. Maybe this wasn't the best idea after all. Maybe you should have stayed with me instead. You're broken out of your thought when something lands gently on your lap. You look down and see a frisbee on your thigh. Hey, sorry about that. Can you throw it back? You see up and look at the owner waving at you in the distance. But more importantly, work. A series of excited barks jerks your gaze forward, and you see a large dog sprinting towards you. Oh, what's up, Cookies? Oh, that was it. This is not horrifying. It's just a nice little stroll through a very game about every single living thing that wants to kill you. And no, we shouldn't have stayed with the cat. I still do think the dogs are cute. I mean, who wouldn't want a dog with changing eyes and mouths, you know? Hey, your cat's not any better. A series of excited... Oh, yeah, we already read this. Hey. Hurry and throw it back. Oh, leave. No. Oh! Wait. Oh, okay, it's time. There's time. Throw it. You throw the frisbee at the dog, who runs in the opposite direction, jumping and catching it right out of the air. Impressive. The dog and the owner walk up to you. Thanks for that. You can pet him if you want. The dog looks up you eager for its reward for pets and pats. Catching the frisbee, should I? I don't think the cat likes that we're here. We're petting the dog. Really? Are you sure? I'm warning you. Do not touch that mutt, or you will regret it. We're petting the dog. You reach out your hand, and you pet the dog. The dog seems pleased. You don't feel well, suddenly. The sky begins to darken rapidly, and you look along with all the pet owners to see that the sun has been eclipsed by the moon in a blink of an eye. You vaguely remember that you should have never looked directly at the eclipse, but for some reason you don't look away. Me petting the dog ended the world. I'm pretty sure. You instantly moved to lift your hands in order to shield your ears, but the hand that had been continually pressed upon the dog's head comes with some resistance. Resistance like a sticky slime almost submitting your hand to the dog's head. The slime stretches with your movement. The dog's head stretches with it too as the canine begins to just melt. It melts and melts until it becomes a pile of goo at your feet. You dazedly look around for the dog's owner only to find an empty pile of familiar clothes where they once stood. You see a familiar pile of clothes next to the piles of goo scattered all across the park and open field. All the dogs, all their owners, their melted goo of the dog in front of you, then start to move with a shudder. It slithers across the grass toward the field in the center of the park, all the other piles of goo following after it. Hey, the cat deserves to be mad, okay? And yeah, true, Shiggy core, yeah. They mix and meld together into a single entity that shifts and undulates and bulges and grows. You watch in dazed horror as it then fills out and shapes itself. It's gonna be a cat, ain't it? Oh no, it's a giant dog. Snarly, then frothing at the mouth, red eyes frantic and searching, before the glowing orbs land directly on you. The rumbling growl it emits is so low and deep you can feel the sound of it crushing into you. Can we do anything else? Do we have to leave the... Okay. No, you had your chance. Wait, what was that? Better start running. You tried to run, but you're not fast enough. The behemoth barely takes a few leaps before it's already towering over you. Flashbang. Ow. It tears you apart until there's nothing left. Ending 21, dog person. I think that's a good ending. Right there. That's a beautiful ending. It's absolutely right. I am a dog person. Poppy's almost done. Cool. Well, that ain't good. Okay, load. We're just gonna leave. A wise decision. Okay, so it seems like this is all that we can do through here. So maybe we have to go back. Oh, I am curious though. If we just let it go. Being a dog person is just, to me personally, just better than being a cat person. But you know, the dog's only pounds at you, angry, ferocious. It tears your body from. Was that real? You're not feeling so great about being at the park. Well, maybe you should leave. We'll leave the park. Good. Okay, so it kind of just seems like it's gonna go into like that direction. Okay. Okay, so we fed the cat, we played with the cat. I think on second thought, let's take the cat home again. Cats are, I don't think they're less work. If anything, I feel like they're even more work. Like, well, I guess like in the sense of like cleaning up after them, it's not as much. But like, they don't really cuddle like a dog. They don't play like a dog, like really. Oh, well, some of them do. I don't know. I'm just biased, I guess. Why not? You barely reach out your arms before the cat eagerly leaps into them and climbs into your shoulders. It butts its head into your temple, nuzzling against it. You can't help but smile at the cat's enthusiasm. Let's get you out of here, eh? On the way home, you briefly consider getting cat food. But that would be a waste of time. You sure get the odd feeling and move on. You live in a modest apartment. 1 bedroom, 1 bathroom, the one you living alone in. So feels weird having a living being inside it after so long, even if it's just a cat. After locking the front door and placing the cat on the floor, you wait for it to walk away and explore the new environment. Now, dogs aren't that bad though. I mean, this made it so much worse. But it wasn't the dog's doing, it was the cat's doing. Like, the dogs didn't even want to do anything. You know, they were just being friendly. This is all the evil's cats. Wow. Now, last time that we let the cat into the house, it was completely different because the sky was like rainy and everything. But right now, the same things are kind of happening. We're gonna save. I feel like this is gonna be a good point. Do something with the cat. Like what? Okay. Pet the cat. It's not every day you have access to a cute, fluffy animal. What else is there to do but pet its heart to your heart's content? You sit on the floor in the living room and click your tongue to call the cat over. The cat dashes over to you, immediately climbing onto your lap. Poor thing, you just want some attention, don't you? Alright, alright. You carefully pet the cat and rub behind an ear. A scratch under the chin. A smooth sweep behind the back. Hey, good? You keep petting the cat in your lap, enjoying the bonding time together. But the cat starts to get restless after a while. We're gonna keep petting. You're not quite ready to stop. You feel so calm, the repetitive actions soothing your unusual overworking mind. You keep petting. The cat leans away from your next head pat. It's trying to get out of your lap. Keep petting it. When you scratch under the cat's chin, it bite at your finger. You might be bleeding, but it barely hurts. More of a warning than anything. The cat struggles in your hold. It's watching you closely. Keep petting. It's really not that creepy. You keep petting the cat. Oh, dang. The cat bites off your finger. It hurts. You're definitely bleeding now, but for some reason, you just can't stop. You don't know what it is. It's fur. It's so much softer than you realize. You'd think you would be able to be shining in the faint light of your living room, but it's as if the darkness of the cat's black coat is sucking in all the illumination around it, rendering it completely null. You're drawn into it, like you're somehow holding a deep, dark abyss right in your lap. It seems calmer now, munching on your severed finger. It settles between your thumb and middle fingers. It's leaking, but you keep petting. You fret that your blood will ruin its fur, but the cat no longer seems to mind. Time passes. It's dark out now. Soft as the fur is, your palms start to feel raw and damp under the constant friction from your petting. You think faintly that maybe you've had enough. You start to lift your finger from the cat with a flash. Your entire hand is separated from the wrist. It flops onto your lap and beside the cat. The cat's claw on its front paw now glistening with crimson liquid. You don't feel it for a moment, but your body tenses, anticipating the pain as you blankly watch the cat lick at the bloody palm of your severed hand. See, this is why we don't like cats. This is why cats are worse. You know? Hold on. I gotta check. Poppy playtime's almost done. Cool. Haha. It hurts. It really, really hurts. Then the cat looks up at you and feels compelled to keep petting. You're reluctant, but you're also afraid to what will happen if you don't heed the call. What will you lose next if you try to resist again? You were hurt for your insistent petting earlier, yet now you've been hurt for trying to stop. It defies all logic, but that's what scares you. There's no reason with such fickle whims. You feebly try to raise your uninjured hand to pet the cat, but it stiffens, golden eyes glistening dangerously. Well, all right then. You raise your bleeding stump and resume your petting to the best of your ability. You pet. And you bleed. You pet. And you bleed. You pet. And you bleed. You pet. And you. Personal boundaries. Nah. Okay. So we got now feed the cat. Let's feed the cat. Cat looks hungry, so you decide to feed it. You're regretting not stopping for food earlier as you don't have much left. Grocery shopping day is tomorrow, after all. You head to the kitchen, click your tongue, ensuring the cat follows you. It leaps nimbly on the kitchen counter and watches you as you search for meal options. Let's see. You find some things you expect. A can of tuna in the pantry, some leftover meatloaf in the fridge, and what's that? Realize just tightly sealed Tupperware at the bottom shelf of the fridge. You don't recognize it. A foul odor is leaking from the container. Whatever inside can't be safe for human consumption. Huh? But the cat seems excited about it, particularly salivating over it. Still, you're the caretaker here. You're the one who decides to decide what's best to feed the hungry cat, so you'll feed it. Okay. 3 options. We're first just gonna go with the tuna and make our way down. Yes! Cats are evil! Yes! Cats are evil. They're evil creatures. Cats like fish, right? Shrugging, you take out the tuna for the cat and the meatloaf for yourself. You put the frankly ominous container back in the fridge. The cat looks a little disappointed. Tough. You'll need to dispose of that weird whatever it is later. You open the tuna and spoon it into a small saucer. You put the saucer on the kitchen counter next to the cat. You don't think you should be encouraging it to eat up here, but you figure it'll make up for the electing not to feed it the toxic goop it wanted. The cat looks like it finds the tuna acceptable. You'll take it. Eat up, kitty. As the cat digs into its meal, you go by heating up the meatloaf in the microwave. While setting the time, you hear, You turn to see the plate is completely empty. Whoa, that was quick. You need to pace yourself. What the? You watch baffled as the cat continues to hiccup, causing little bubbles to float out of its mouth. Okay, that's okay. You can process this. It's not completely out of the realm of what's possible, right? Right. Best not to think about it. Best not to think too hard about it. Soon enough, the room is full of floating bubbles. The cat releases a final tiny breath before yawning and laying down right there on the counter. Well, glad you enjoyed it. The bubbles haven't left the room or popped. They seem to be pretty resilient. Wait, what? What's that? As one of the bubbles floats closer to you, you see there's actually something inside. A tiny furry fish? It's just getting weirder and weirder. Still, you can't help but marvel at the possible wonder in front of you. You lift a hand. You extend a finger towards the bubble, carefully press it against the surface. The little fish inside lashes out viciously, sinking tiny fingers into your finger. It doesn't really hurt that much at first, but then... Ah! Ow! What? Pain starts to climb from your finger to the rest of your hand. Past your wrist. Could it be some kind of venom? You fling your arm around and attempt to dislodge the fish, but... Gah! You actually knock your arm into several of the bubbles floating around. More tiny ravished fish latch onto your flesh. You stumble back out of the pain and sudden bout of dizziness, only to bump into more bubbles. More fish digging their teeth into your back. It hurts. You're getting dizzy. You've got to get out. You usually try to stumble out of the kitchen, but the entire room is filled with deadly bubbles. By the time you collapse to the ground, you're absolutely covered in tiny, angry, biting fish. Your legs, your torso, your arms, your face. The pain is unbearable. You can feel it in your skin as your teeth and your eyes and your hair, and it's so consuming you can't even feel yourself convulsing or crying. You don't black out. Your eyes are still rolling up into your skull when you gasp out for your last breath, ending a fish out of water. The hiccups are... Okay, I'll give it to you. The hiccups were pretty cute. We're going to feed him the meatloaf now. You get the feeling the cat won't be too impressed with anything that comes out of a can. And you're not about to feed it whatever the heck that toxic looking sludge is, so it's settled. A tuna sandwich for you and leftover meatloaf for your feline guest. You ignore the cat's disappointed meows as you put the weird container back in the fridge to dispose of. You warm up the meatloaf in the microwave. You place the now warm meatloaf on a saucer next to the cat on the counter. You don't think you should be encouraging it to eat up here, but you figure and make up. Oh, okay. The cat looks like it finds the meatloaf interesting. Works for you. Eat up, kitty. As the cat digs into its meal, you go about searching for some bread for your tuna sandwich. You're so distracted by your search that you only just barely hear splat. You turn around and see that the meatloaf has only one, maybe two bites taken out of it, but more around there seems to be a red trail of something leading away from where the cat had been sitting. And at the edge of the counter towards the living room, is that blood? You jump at the strange sound coming from around the corner, further into your apartment. You attempt to steal your nerves. Taking a breath, you walk around the corner, head into the living room. Splat! You step into something warm and wet and red. You resist the urge to vomit and step away from the trail of. You follow the trail into the living room and see where it leads into the hall. It's getting louder. It's definitely in the hall. You feel like you can hear your heartbeat. You hope whatever is in the hall can't. Your body shakes as you feel yourself stepping forward and forward and forward and forward. You peek around the corner. Nothing. There's nothing there. What? You walk further into the hall and see that the trail leads all the way down at the end of it, but there's nothing there. You don't quite feel relief, but at least plop. Feel something wet and warm drip onto your cheek. Something very warm. You swipe your shaking hand across it and pull it back to see your fingers covered in something. Gurgle, gurgle. You look up and see what can only be described as meat. The entire ceiling of the hallway is covered in a thick, undulating, writhing layer of pulsing meat. Okay. At its center, in a single glowing eyeball, frantic, rolling around in every direction, until it lands sparingly on you. You try to take a step back, desperately to escape the hallway, to escape this thing, but before you can even scream, meaty tendrils shoot out and grab you. No! Let me go! They pull you up and up into a pair of slowly opening jaws, and then jump. Ending 9 leftovers. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry. I was just so tired of everything. Not you, never you. What? What's going on? I can't be the person you deserve, couldn't ever hope to be. What? You were so amazing, smart, and talented, independent, you shined. But in comparison, damn it. Oh, sorry. So stupid. So worthless. But when it approached me, it didn't tell me that it wanted me. It needed me. Maybe that's what I wanted all along. Waiting could be so fleeting, but to be needed? There was nothing I wouldn't give to have someone tell me that I mattered to them, that they needed me. You're walking, right, of course. The first time in a while that you feel like going out, and you're actually glad that you did. You're starting to turn around. I think, honestly, my theory about our character did something wrong, and now he's suffering for it. I think that's the, I think, so we're gonna save this. I think this is gonna be a new thing. We're gonna go back to the food. Mystery food. Is this really a good idea? Fine. I guess this is what you want. You open the container and you can just barely manage to keep from throwing up. But just barely. The stench is overwhelming. Yeah, give me a minute. You hazard a look at the container of the contents of the container, but you honestly can't understand what you're supposed to be looking at. Everything is just mashed together. What exactly everything consists of is a mystery you're more than happy to keep unsolved. Different shapes, different sizes, different textures. Not the color, though. All of it's the same color. The most unfortunate looking shade of gray you've ever seen. Tinted with a nauseating wet green film over the top. Am I supposed to warm it up, or you don't really know how to serve it? Any utensil or plate that touches it is getting thrown away immediately, no exceptions. Your hands are going to be scrubbed with soap and hot water to within every inch of their lives after this. You decide against it, putting this crap in your microwave. You doubt it would taste or smell any better warm. Not wanting to hold it anymore, you shake your head and practically toss the container next to the cat on the counter. The cat enthusiastically drives for the toxic-looking sludge, sniffing as it's savoring the scent. You turn the fridge to close. You turn the fridge and close it. Because, like, why is this cat, like, after us? Like, what did, like, we had to do something. You've lost your appetite. You're about to head to the bathroom to wash your hands for the next hour or so when... Crunch. Ow! Sharp pain in your foot causes you to stumble. You catch yourself on the kitchen sink and look down to see that the tip of your socks is... red? And the red is still slowly spreading to the rest of your sock. Are you bleeding? You quickly reach down and pull off your sock to see the damage. Your middle toe is gone. It's just gone. Just a stump is left in its place. Steadily leaking blood onto the floor. You clumsily step back as if it would help you get away from what you were seeing. The bloody trail simply follows your movements. 911? You have to call 911. The phone. Where's the... Cough. What? Your tongue is... What's happening to me? You slowly look over to find the cat still eating, completely unbothered by your suffering. Not bothering to try and stop the bleeding from dribbling out of your mouth, you keep watching dazed as the cat happily chews that gross piece of... Wait, what's that? What's that mysterious food in the cat jaws? It looks vaguely familiar. It looks like a tongue. Freaking thing to do anything to stop the cat dies in the container again and bites into a piece. Looks like... You collapse on the floor, clenching your torso. You writhe around and the blood-streaked tiles, crying. Something inside you just... Blood pours from deep within you. Whatever that was felt important. Now it's completely gone too. It hurts. It hurts so much. Please. You quickly try to reach up to the cat on the counter above you. Your vision blurs from the effort, from the pain, from your tears, from... Your eyes. You fall limply back onto the floor. You're leaking blood all over. Your foot, your mouth, your inside, your eye sockets. You can feel your life fading away too. This one makes you squirmish? No, I think he was happy with the mush because the mush is us. The mush, I'm pretty sure, is us. It's fine. If it means not feeling the pain or losing another part of you, then hopefully the cat will take its time eating your eyeballs and give you time to just you are what you eat. What? Oh, look. When I did it on hard mode, I got an achievement. Yummy. Oh, nah. I guess we gotta go back to history. We gotta go back to load. Yeah. Okay, we're gonna play with the cat now. This poor thing was probably bored, stiff, sitting in that box all day. So let's oh, hold on. We're gonna quit. We got through like more than we were only supposed to do like 5, but we got to 13. So okay, it is ready for Poppy playtime. Now I have only played some of it, so I don't know how far I actually got into it, if it even saved. If it didn't save, I guess we'll just restart it. Be kind of a bummy thing, but can't do nothing too much about it. Also, what did I tell you about Ollie? I told you Ollie was evil. But no, you just thought he was still the good guy. Now, I told you Ollie was evil. I told you. But someone didn't want to listen to me. Also, you can invite Cookies back. Since we're not playing that game anymore. I will be back, though. I'm back. You love Ollie? Nah, that's crazy. That's crazy. What do you mean we? From what I remember, it was me that said he was evil. And then, you kept trying to defend him. I told you he was evil, and you're like, no, he's not evil. I'm reading too. I wasn't paying attention. I was reading from 2 different chats. Well. Hello, Cookies. Welcome back. Oh? Well, now I gotta know what the hear me outs are. That's kind of crazy. And it's making me restart. Oh, man. Whatever. Here we go.
What's wrong with them? They're not wrong. They're wrong side out. You're on the left-hand and you're on the left side out. You're turning right, left,
is a vibe right here. Chapter 6. There's only 5 chapters.
Adorable, but not quite what they said. What a surprise! Unstuff that grin and find that wrong stripe just within.
What are they cutting into?
Animals. I want to marry Doodlebone! Or adventure with Bindlebuggy!
Huggy, Ollie, Catnap. I kind of expected Catnap. But Ollie?
Wrong Side Animals. Available now from your pals at Playtime.
Hey, it's me for real. The games are really fun. Still, I think my personal favorite is probably Chapter 3 with Catnap. Hi, Huggy. Oh, what beautiful teeth you have. Settings. Give me all that field of view. Motion blur, camera shake. We want camera shake off. Give me everything epic. Oh yeah. Cookies, do you like William Afton? I feel Are you a FNAF fan? Let me out! Yeah. Hi, Huggy. What beautiful teeth you have. You're such a beautiful. Oh my gosh, run! Gotta go, gotta go, gotta go, gotta go. Crouch. Oh no! Step to the sides. Nice. There you go. Oh my gosh, you gotta crouch? Oh, I didn't know. Going. Where am I going? Oh. Go, 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 go. I'm not paying attention. Really napped it. Willie A. I just want to have to death. Oh, they didn't change it. They're still hungry. Up and away. This way. Come in. gotta run, gotta run. Ow! He hit me. This isn't fair. Oh, crap. There we go. We still have our little gun. Cool. Find a way out. Get me. Come here. Come here, little box. Big brain. Okay. I gotta look for secrets too. Oh my gosh, my brain. Back away. Go, go, run. Haha! You can't get me. You can't get me. I'm better. You can't handle cheat. Honestly, low-key, I would work at Poppy Playtime as long as I'm the first level by the door. If I'm by the door, we're chilling. Uh-oh. Run! This way. Oh my god, who's that? I don't know who that is. I think he's like a helper though. Oh, I gotta remember. Ow! Oh, you so much pain. Wait, realistically, could you just sit in this corner? Oh no. Ow. Maybe I should just have it there. Oh, it's right there, I see. So it does damage. Right there. This one's right here. Oh. Oh, this is where we lose the Omni hand, isn't it? Of course it is. Yeah, chapter 5 is probably the most tastiest out of what I've seen. Wow, I don't think that's a word. It's absolutely ridiculous. Not the tongue emoji, not the tongue emoji, that's crazy. Ah, buttons.
Hold on to me and keep both eyes on danger, okay? We'll get through this together. My name is... and I'm here to protect kids like you from all the scary things that go bump in the night. Hold on to me and keep both eyes on danger, okay? We'll get through this together.
Oh, my eyes. Okay. Can't go that way. Do we go back now? Wait. What in the world was that? Hello. I'm okay. Oh my gosh, I want one. Look at them. They're so cute, for real.
Someone from above. There is no above. The judge said, can't trust the judge. Can't trust any of them, not like us.
Interesting. Can you go through here? No. Okay. Oh, there's a guy in there. Okay. I have a feeling that we're gonna have to get jump scared here. Yeah, I already have to do it. Oh, never mind. I thought there was one in there. Tiny gremlins through and through. Oh, I gotta reach the key. What's this? Oh no. I want one. Nope. Is there another light somewhere? Over here. Is there anything even over here? I don't think so. Am I blind? I must be blind. Man. Is there any secrets in here? No. I really don't want to get attacked, but I mean... Okay. Really? The first player games are less scary to you? That's kind of crazy. I feel like I have to go this way. But there's nothing else. Okay. I feel like I'm being very dumb right now. Like, I know I need to get through there or like one of these doors. Oh, what did we get? A wrong album. Yeah, okay. Well, let's just run forward. I don't have my hands. Can you crouch around them? You cannot. I remember getting past this part very easily, but for some reason I just can't remember how to get past it. My brain. Like, I'm guessing I need the wand, right? Like, I know we get, like, that wand at some point. Like, am I crazy? What's the purpose of that? My fault. Oh, I'm supposed to go this way. I'm a little slow, I guess. Get back! All of you, get back! Where's the light? That's not the light. Oh, it's a red light. No notes, no nothing? Okay. Let's keep moving. Right there. There it is. Ah. Okay, cool. There's not really much secrets I'm finding right now, though, which is kind of unfortunate, but whatever. Oh! Hello, sir. How are you? Oh, no, bro. Looks like you're having plenty amounts of fun up there. Look at this one. This one is... Never mind. Oh, that's where we get our star. Hey. We are locked out, unfortunately. Oh, button. Hey! Back! Back, you viral beasts! Back away! Alright, nothing in here. Anything else over here? No. Okay. Leave.
Find your own.
Hey! Oh, we gotta follow the arrows. It seems like Kissy is leaving us messages. Interesting. Gotta go through here. Okay, now is there anything special that we need to find? Oh, a tape!
They're gone. See, our friends, they're gone too. I'm so sorry. It was an ambush. Somehow Prototype's hunters knew we'd be here. We need to call Ollie and... It wasn't supposed to be like this. I'm supposed to be... Hey, I'm here for you. I need to. Let's be scared together. You and me. I hold on to you, and you hold on to me. Just like always. Let's just wait it out a few more minutes. Until we know it's safe.
So we got the keys. I'm not gonna lie, bro. These gremlin little guys. I mean, they kind of have it nice. Oh, you can't go underneath there. Okay, never mind that. Anything in here? Oh, okay. Man, not even a little secret back here? That's kind of crazy. Okay, here we go. Oh, we got another one.
My
Thank you for protecting me. I appreciate it.
They hardened their necks, bring them to the boilers for blood.
Ah!
You all right? You're not... You're the one they've been talking about! The one who put Mommy in the grinder? Who gave the cat a nap? Down here, they're calling you the Playtime Butcher. What are you doing all the way down here? Is Poppy... I mean... You were with her, right? And the rest of them? Up at Safe Haven? I heard things. We can't stay here. I got a place. Just follow me. My name's Giblet.
I Giblet.
Poppy back before... Well, before everything. Was she really gonna blow this place up?
Yeah.
Her heart's always been in the right place, but that girl's been behind glass too long.
Oh, don't worry. I agree. I 100% agree with you, buddy.
This way. Come on.
I'm following you. Can you stop going so fast? Gosh. That is where we can see the prototype for the first time, right?
No. You wouldn't come down here. Just find a place to hide.
I feel like he knows that we're here. I think he just wants us to... I think it's just like a game to him at this point. Ollie's an evil creature. Yeah, that wouldn't be too nice, would it? If he just turned evil. I don't think he's gonna turn evil, right?
He doesn't usually come down here. You must have got him real worked up. This way.
Why not just follow him? Take him down right here, right now. We got it. We got the little star power. Are you gonna, like, go super fast in the vents again? You know, you look like Foxy for real. If Foxy was just a midget. That's another game I need to play.
Yeah.
FNAF
I
World.
know it's not much, but who needs fancy murals on the wall and string lights or a barber shop or whatever? And I got plans anyway. I'm not gonna be down here forever. Look, I'm not the kind of guy who spends time feeling sorry for himself. I mean, the way I see it, everything's a tragedy until it's meant to be. You think this is an accident? You ending up down here like this? Both of us wanting to kill the prototype? I mean, that's where this train is headed, right? I'm not some kind of hero, but I can help you. But we gotta get you outfitted first. You're not gonna last down here with just a cheap nightlight. Yeah,
I know.
chirp all you want. I'm the one who scared off all those outimals. Here. boilers. Lots of gear got tossed down there after after it all went down. I'm pretty sure I saw an old grabber. I'll point you there. Just let me know when you caught your breath.
Okay, time to go around his Snoop personal life
Hey,
and
don't mess with that. That's
let's see. I'd like to read the note, please. A bottle of whipped cream. That thing he did. Easy big guy. Oh yeah. Now Doughy isn't dead.
personal. That's not. That's just. It's nothing. That's just a piece of trash I found. Just look.
The Better Press issue 14.
No way you're getting around with that grab pack. You should head to the boilers.
Alright, let's go.
Through there. The pipes will get you down. Meet me up in R&D once you got what you need. I'll get things cooking.
Ooh. Another little guy. Another little guy. Okay, so here. I'm surprised this vent hasn't collapsed. Not gonna lie with you. Don't worry, Mr. Star. As long as I got you by my side, there's nothing to worry about. We'll do this together. No, there's gotta be something. It's like right around here, so is it on the other side then? I can't fit. I'm confused. Not showing anything. It's my favorite, one of my favorite characters in the entire game. Look at him, he's beautiful, ain't he? Dude.
When Braun eats, we all eat.
Thank you, Braun. I'm so sorry this happened to you, buddy. You don't deserve it. Oh, come on. There we go. Come here. Littlefoot. I love Littlefoot. The land before time. They are eating him. Oh my goodness, Brody, bro. I'm gonna have to just climb on you again. I'm so sorry. What's this code? Zero 589. Stop that. Zero. Oh, I did it wrong. Heck yeah. Are we serious? I think they should add a hard mode where you have a stamina bar. There we go. Well, I'm talking about like just in like the chase scenes. Like you can run everywhere else, but like I feel like the chase scenes needs them.
Something better, but if you don't let the orphans go, you won't get it. Don't you see that? Even if you kill me, you'll be fighting the others for years. Please, just let them go, and no one else needs to die for either of us. Please.
Dies. Everything except us. Otherwise, we'll be left with
Infinity will be
one way to make you see this.
What is he doing, brother? Now. I fell. He does not sound cool. He sounds so lame. I'm projecting. He does sound pretty cool. I can't even lie. Aha. Oh. Oh, I popped it. Okay. Ah. Oh. Yeah. Ow. I don't know, it's like a way to like skip like a good part of this. What just happened? Oh my gosh, I'm terrible. There we go. Oh. Lemon is at the top? Ow! What lemon? Well, now I'm curious. Now I gotta get to the top. Wait a minute. Spider pack. Spider pack. Whatever a grappler. Let me up. Ouch! Uh-oh. lemon. Dang. Just selling lemonade? And he's gonna be an entrepreneur. $73 is crazy just in 2.5 hours just for selling lemonade. It's kind of wild. Oh, crap, man. I don't think there's anything up here. Is there actually something up here, or am I just wasting my time? Because I don't think you can get on top there. Unless you're supposed to get right there. I think you're supposed to get right there. I don't know. There is? Oh my gosh, I gotta get it. I don't care how long it takes me. No! Come on. Wait, is it this way? Or is it a different way? Ah. It's a croissant? Or is that a lemon? Lemon. Lemon. Where are you telling me you guys... I went all the way up here just to see this? Is that what you're saying? I came all the way up here just to see this thing? I can't even collect it, but just to see this. The lemon. Can't even collect it. Oh no, I can collect it. Lemon. He's coming with us, guys. He will never leave our side. Come on, Lemon. Let's go. Wait, what happens if I drop him? No! Oh, you can't switch arms. Lemon. Lemon. Bring it to its family. Where's its family at? Where's the Lemon's family? Lemon. No, come back here. Lemon. 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 Where's its family? Somebody tell me. Keep going, okay. Lemon. 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 Not that way. Wait, where am I going then? Which way do I go? You didn't really give clear instructions. Do I go this way? Do I go this way? Go back. Hold on, it's... How far do I go back? Do I go in the vent? There's nowhere else to really go but the vent in that place. Vent? Okay. Wait, do I go down? No, I don't. Oh, I can't see Jack. I went the wrong way.
Timon! Timon! Timon? Timon! Timon?
Alright, have a good night, everyone.